want to make this bigger, it's not a hit record, just a hit record. Not just one artist in the whole thing.
Right.
The brand is. You have to know that the brand is key. Alongside of that will be the quality of the product. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When we pushing, which is the music has to be 100% great. It can't be nothing just throwing out, oh, let's throw this out to get some buzz.
Right.
So and so. No, throwing out our best material. Throw out your best material and brand it. You know, when the brand comes, the movement comes. When movement comes, and people see that, they believe in it more. You know what I'm saying? They're not just following one song. They follow a lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? So they can relate to our new generation. And once you do that, put yourself in a position of power where, you know, these babies, they can't refuse. They can't refuse and they can't decipher or change what you're trying to do because you already built it from the ground up.
Right. They can't deny your creativity. They can't stifle it or change it.
Exactly.
The other thing was how big was, what was that standing on stage? You have Snoop, you have Dre on stage with you.
Yeah.
And Dre just says you're the next.
Yeah. You know, it was a crazy feeling. I'm from Compton, day one.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There's a person, we always listen to Snoop, so like, and it was an emotional time because all I was thinking about was, you know, my uncle saying, you know, passed away. These are people that, you know, die-hard Pac fans, die-hard Snoop, Dre, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, me being on that stage and then what happened to me, all I was thinking about was them. So, Bobby locked up.
Yeah.
All these guys, you know what I mean? Just a crazy feeling, like, man, they always said it. You know what I'm saying? They always said somebody was going to acknowledge, you know, the greatness in whatever you do, whether it was basketball, whether it was music, whether you went to college. I didn't go to college, but I did the music thing. They said somebody would acknowledge. For that to be that particular time and that history behind it, them being fans of them, it was a beautiful feeling.
That's awesome.
All right, so check this out, man. You spoke about Compton, and I told you a little earlier that I'm from Compton too. So,
crazy.
you know, I know you went to Centennial.
Yep.
And like I didn't go to high school in Compton. I went to high school out here, but I went to Ascot Elementary. It's not too far from there, so on Vernon and Compton. But I haven't been back there in a long time. I go to LA all the time, but I'm in Compton. What's Compton like? 'Cause I hear like Compton is doing a lot better now. You know, it's like
It's getting there because, you know, people are tired of going to jail, tired of, you know, jumping in their grave, hitting about their own, jumping in their grave. It's more of a money thing now.
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's good.
Everybody is trying to, you know, do something with themselves as far as getting money. It's not really, the war be over getting money rather than over a color or anything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's a step for change, but you know, it still got its deals to show. I can't, you know, sugarcoat that.
No, I mean, I lived there in the 80s, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So 4th of July was
Oh, yeah.
scary for me. So,
That's a whole different 4th of July.
yeah, it's all bad. And I'm born in 82, so it was
Yeah, my pops told me about the 80s and early 90s. I can only imagine I know how it was just off the images and what I've seen. So it's definitely better than what it was then.
well, that's good. Shout out to Compton. Never thought I could say that on the radio out here, but shout out to Compton, the place of my birth.
Yeah.
With Kendrick Lamar shouting out with me.
Yeah.
Go ahead, man.
I watched the Nardwuar interview.
Yeah.
Does that weird, like when people know things that they might not or they shouldn't know or they find, because you had to look and I was looking like that too when I was looking at the interview and I was like, oh, okay.
So he named a few spots around the neighborhood where I grew up at.
Right.
Roseland Central. And I was like, okay, you can Google that. You know, they got the technology now.
Yeah,
right? You can see that it's a Louisiana Towns, Food for Less, Rite Aid, Best Outlet, Nick's Check Cash, right there.
Right.
So I thought about that. But what I didn't really quite understand was the 7th grade thing when he shot out with my homeboy down Starbucks. I ain't never really said that in my interviews. Not that I know.
Right.
With Antonio. Like, who's Cannon? And that like movie all the way
Yeah.
back. I don't know. I just started trying to think of the different things we could have got the information from. Dog in the house, somebody
Right.
knows real close personal. I don't know. That dude is good at what he do as far as digging up the research. You respect that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so talk a little bit about the Top Dog Entertainment and the Black Hippie and
Top Dog Entertainment. He did that. Myself, Absol, Schoolboy Q, J Rock. You know what I'm saying? It's just basically, that's the brand that we was talking about.
Absolutely.
The plan, solidify each individual artist, give them their own lane. You know what I mean? That people can identify with.
Yep.
And at the end of it all, we may bring it together as a whole collective with this Black Hippie. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And yeah, the next project right now, the last piece of the puzzle is Absol's
Yep.
control system. May 11th. We've been warming it up, getting the streets hard, and ready.
Okay.
So here we go.
So speaking of release dates, I want to say tentatively, Good Kid in Mad City.
Unofficial title again. It's
Okay,
not
unofficial.
It's not there. I'm waiting till I finish the last few books of the songs.
Okay,
And
so
I know for sure.
Okay.
Well, do you at least have like a time frame when you want to release that?
We're looking at somewhere summertime, late summer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But you're already working on it.
Oh yeah, it's almost there.
Okay, so I gotta ask you a couple of things. You
Yeah.
know, if you can speak on it, I'd appreciate it. But I want to know who you obviously Dr. Dre, obviously Scoop and Bill.
Right.
The producers you got on their features.
I really, it's crazy. I really kept it in-house.
Is that
I really
right?
kept it in with the cats that I came up with from the bottom because it's the sound that we've been developing over the years. I say sound waves, tape beats, Willie B, it's two cats THC, they did the ethnicity joint, they did Tampa song. Yeah, I really just locked in with them first. We just got a whole bunch of vocal music done. Outside of that, of course, Dre. I went in with Pharrell, Q-Tip, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
That's
That's good right there.
I mean, it's funny, like, when you talk about Q-Tip, when I listened to Section 80, it
Yeah.
reminded me so much of Tribe Called Quest.
Right, yeah.
And I heard Pharrell say, when he was talking about when he listened to Rigor Mortis, the jazzy loops,
Yeah,
just, it takes you back. And that's why I still bump Section 80. Like, and Rigor Mortis is my favorite track. It's just, it just takes you back to that mindset of,
On some key elements, man.
right, great hip hop.
Appreciate it, yeah, that I visualized, from the jump before I even started. And that's what it's about at the end of the day. You gotta have a vision first.
Right.
For anything. I was one of the people that always thought that I just have a bunch of good rap, good songs, good songs. It don't work like that. Anything you do, you gotta have a vision. You gotta be able to see it for anybody. Not only that, the real secret to it is not only seeing it, but you gotta feel it. That's the key to everything. That's like the greatest game that somebody ever gave me.
Right.
You gotta be able to feel it. I gotta be able to feel like right now, while I'm in the studio, I have the best album in the past 20 years.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it. So, all about the vision, man. That's it.
You have to walk with blind confidence.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. So I got to switch gears for a second.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We got a coworker. Matlock's and I got a coworker.
Right.
And I'm gonna get her something to drink a little later on.
Okay.
But she had a couple of questions she wanted me to ask you.
Oh, wow.
Shout out to Ashley. I'm gonna say her name. Does Kendrick Lamar have a girlfriend?
She's my girlfriend.
Okay. She wears some heels. She was in and out of here a couple of times. But her lifelong dream is to date a rapper.
Yeah, a rapper? Oh, she can't just say a rapper.
No, it's you.
She'll be going after anybody.
No, it's not. It's you, but me and Matt, we give a grief all the time about rappers. So, no, that's a big thing though. A lot of times you get a lot of attention, and it's kind of hard to keep your profession and your personal life separate. But sometimes the lines blur. You know what I mean? So
exactly.
She's not the only one. I'm sure. It's a bunch of girls out here.
She's a woman with needs. I met her with needs. Everybody have needs. You just gotta know how to, filter out. You bad seeds.
Filter out the drama.
So that can harm your personal life or your career.
Well, that's what it is. If you got needs out there tonight, you can check out this man, Kendrick Lamar,
That's a
at
plug.
Club Red.
That's a transition.
That's better than an album.
Yeah, that's a transition like a mug right there.
You know what I'm saying? Tonight it goes down at Club Red.
Yeah.
Doors open, I want to say at like, what is it?
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. Doors at 8 o'clock. Club Red. Madlocks will be there. I will be there. A bunch of the homies, and of course, man himself, Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, I got one more question.
Okay, go ahead.
Talk about, we lost one of our legends today.
Yeah.
MCA from the Beastie Boys.
Right.
Talk about how they influenced you
Hip hop.
in hip hop.
And being yourself. Being yourself. Not only that, but energy. Bringing energy to the game, man. Bringing charisma.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The record I can think of that comes off the top of the head when I heard it was Part of the something that my pops played.
Yeah.
I actually remixed it and did a freestyle of it probably like 09.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And, just having fun, man. When I think of them cats, MCA, I think of, just having fun and bringing the energy to the game, you know what I'm saying? Not being uptight, being comical, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think a lot of us, get our wit from that. Kanye, Busta Rhymes,
Absolutely.
you know what I'm saying? Wayne.
Yeah.
Yeah. These are the first people, cats that let it all out, man. And it's really been what's up. So, respect.
Absolutely.
All right. Yeah.
All right. Well, once again, Kendrick Lamar tonight, Club Red.
Thank you for having me.
Doors at 7 o'clock.
Yeah, I think probably 7. I'll say 7. Probably
7
8.
o'clock.
But if you're there at 7, then you'll just be early if it's at 8, and earlier the better.
All right. Before we let go of you, go ahead and plug your Twitter, your Facebook, all that stuff.
Kendrick Lamar, simple, at Kendrick Lamar. Facebook, Kendrick Lamar. I like to tell people Google a lot.
Yeah.
Once you Google the name, then everything will pop up.
Yep.
From viral videos to some of my first videos to what's coming up. Websites, blog sites, Wikipedia, anything you want to know, you know what I mean? So
That's
all
what it is.
about it.
And keep that song Recipe in high
Recipe,
rotation right here on the beat. The request number 260-1011. Stick around. We're coming back with the finest in hip hop music right here on the beat.
Yes, sir.